What's up, everybody? How's it going? It has been a while. Basically, I wasn't live for like 2 weeks, and then within that 2 weeks, I tried to do one stream for the fans, and you could tell I was fucking dead. I was trying my hardest. When the Nickelodeon All-Stars thing came out, I tried to have some kind of energy to do some kind of stream, and I was dying. You could tell, like, my mouth hurt after talking for a while. Today, I feel great, so you could probably tell I got a lot more energy than I normally do. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Tomorrow I go back to the dentist and hopefully they clear me to start working out again. So yeah, now that that nightmare is over, I could get back to my normal life starting today. Or really tomorrow. So today we're going to talk about a couple different things. First, we'll be recapping Riptide. I guess I'll keep it full screen. I don't really need to go into the gameplay scene until we start checking out some Riptide matches. Yeah, which I'm going to check out a little bit of my man Flash, which is going to be dope. It was a cool tournament. It was a good welcome back. Well, a welcome back to open events, because we already had our welcome back with Summit, but this is an open event, you know, which is really the backbone of the community. It's the open events, not dead last getting like $3,000 from Summit. Kind of, that's not the backbone. That's a dope ass perk for the community, but it's not the backbone, right? The backbone is the open events. But yeah, so we're going to talk about those things. Ultimate versus Melee crew battle for Nick All-Stars at the first tourney. That absolutely needs to happen. Alright, so look, real quick, I'm just going to cover Ultimate real quick, and then we're going to talk about Melee and watch some matches. But MK Leo versus Tweak, another great grand finals. It's awesome seeing these two so consistently doing well in a game that doesn't have the most consistent results, to be fair. And MK Leo is like, dude, you can watch Tweak and you're like, holy shit, Tweak is on another level. I think he's the one. I think he surpassed everybody. And then MK Leo does MK Leo shit, and then he just downloads. It's so cool seeing these two play. It's like, can Tweak avoid being downloaded, and can MK Leo be stopped from downloading? You know what I mean? It's a cool battle. This time MK Leo had it, and dude, this statistic that I've heard Coney talk about multiple times is actually insane, that you are more likely to lose the set to MK Leo in a 2-0 advantageous position than you are to 3-0 him. Do you hear me? In a 2-0 spot, it is more likely that you lose 3 games in a row than you just winning one more game. It's an actual statistic for MK Leo. That is f***ing insane, dude. How the f*** is that your stat? That's crazy. You actually just have to go 1-1 with him to have a shot at winning 3-1. Or 3-2. If you go up 2-0, you are more likely to lose the set. He's the only human alive where if you're up 2-0 on him, you have to look at the stats and you have to go, oh shit, I'm probably fucked. So yeah, really cool to watch. MK Leo is just an absolute, I called him a specimen on Twitter. What I mean by that is that if you were to study smashers and you wanted to put one of them in a lab so that you could just see what peak smash looks like, MK Leo would be one of the people, right? MK Leo is a specimen of smash. So is Armada. So is Mango. Mango's a weird kind of specimen, but he's a specimen. You know, all right, you know how in Star Wars, spoiler, they create the clone army off of Jango Fett's DNA? If they were to create a clone army of smashers to be really good at Smash, they would use MK Leo's DNA. They wouldn't use Mango's DNA, because there's a shot the clones don't end up just mastering Smash. There's a shot they turn into Raging Angels fans or Out of This World Eagles fans, and all they do is go to football games. Like, you don't know what Mango you're going to get, right? But with MK Leo, you're going to get smashers. If you clone a bunch of MK Leos off of his DNA, you're getting smashers. Mango would be like if the Stormtroopers were created from Han Solo. Yes, yeah. Han Solo, good pilot, good for the movement, the rebellion. But I don't know if you want like thousands of Han Solos, right? Yeah, they got to be like on their own, you know what I mean? You either get the kid, the goat, or the buster. Yeah. Okay, another thing I wanted to say, I wanted to clear something up. I made a tweet, a little controversial. Most of the time now, chat, when I make a controversial tweet, I immediately mute it. I'm like, look, I said what I said, and then I just mute. Like, people just yell into the void after that. But I made a controversial tweet because it pisses me off, chat. When I see smashers punching up, like way up, I've been in the scene for like almost 2 decades now, where people would make fun of me while never accomplishing anything close to what I've accomplished in this game. So when I see other people do this to other people I like, people I'm cool with, and I just see them doing that, it annoys me. It amuses me. I kind of laugh at it, and then I'm like, yeah, that's pathetic. And here's where people got pissed. First person said, this is the funniest image I've ever seen, and it's a picture of Mars with 33rd next to his name, because he got 33rd at a tournament. Oh no! A player had the misfortune of placing the abysmal, embarrassing placement of 33rd out of 1,000+ entrants. Oh no. Making fun of Mars for placing that low, It is kind of a funny image, but still, like, dude is like perennial top fiver, arguably third in the world. I don't know if that's the case right now. And Genesis champion. And we're here making fun of him for getting 33rd at one tournament. And then the next tweet, this nice guy really said top players should be reserved spots at majors, then placed 33rd. Now, look, then I tweeted saying, it's always amusing to me to see smashers talking all kinds of shit from the bench. If you don't know, that's a reference to basketball, where you have your starters that start the game, and then you have your bench players who are meant to substitute for the starters when the starters get tired. So your starters are your best players, and then your bench is not your best players. They're kind of subs, or possibly they play certain roles well. Like, there are some really good bench players that are vital to the team. You need a good bench for a good team, but they're not the starters. When I said this, it was not to imply that the players in these tweets are bad players. Bench players are not bad players. Not all of them are amazing, but some are really, really fucking good. Benches win championships. Yes, I understand, but they're still on the bench. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. I don't know. I would argue that, Mr. Perennial top 5 in the world is a starter. Mars is a starter. And I feel like if you're on the bench, if you're not a starter, what are you doing kicking a starter when they're down? You're on the bench. Stop talking. And that's all I'm saying. And I say that for a couple reasons. One, I think it's a little ridiculous, literally, to not be on Mars's level within the realm of Smash and be talking that shit. Just fine to talk shit, right? Like, you want to prove something? Okay, fine. But you're literally picking the moment when he's down to do this. If they have beef then that I don't know about, okay, fine, right? Like, Chillin was talking shit to Leffen for a while. That's Chillin punching way up. But they had beef, so, Chillin's got to defend himself. So, and Leffen started it, so fine. I don't know if they have that kind of beef. But if they don't, and we're literally just taking this opportunity when Mars placed 33rd, which isn't even that terrible, to talk shit on him from the bench, then I think that's stupid as hell. I think it's silly. That's number one. Number two, the reason I say something about this is because I've had to deal with this for over a decade. Almost 2, where I would get harassed up the ass while being better than the players harassing me. And like doing so much more for the game than they ever have. And to this day have not even come close to matching. So if I see someone getting that kind of treatment, I'm going to back them up. Especially if I know the person. And I do know Mars. He's a cool dude. So I'm going to back him up. There's 50 quote tweets. I'm not going to read them. I saw some where they're like, Hugs doesn't know that DD's good. Yeah, I know they're good, but they're not Mars. Sorry. So I'm going to talk shit. I hate that toxicity, man. People lose their minds already over placing low. It's like one of the worst feelings for a player. And on top of that, you got to go online and have all kinds of people like take advantage of that situation and step on you when you're down. Like write a whole diss track about when you got 129th at Evo. It's just fucked up. That was kind of funny. At least make it... I guess this is kind of funny, I guess. So they made it funny at least, but it just seems mean. Chillin could do it to me because he's my friend, right? And he made a whole video about it. But anyways, that's why I said something, and then that's what I meant by it. I didn't mean that they were bad. They're not bad at the game. All right, I do have something to say about melee singles at Riptide, and especially something to say about a certain player named Flash. Can we talk about it? Flash, that dude was so sick. Holy shit. I was floored watching him play. And then one of my favorite tweets from the weekend was from Phil. If you guys don't follow Phil on Twitter, do you Phils me? He goes just nonchalantly, barely ever tweets, but he goes on Twitter, Flash Black? Hope that nice guy wins the tournament. That's it. Just a couple... Yes, Phil. Yes, he is black, and he could have won the tournament. This guy was good. A lot of times when you watch an up-and-comer, you see them play, and you're like, holy shit, I underestimated this person. The sky's the limit. They just need to clean up some stuff, and they're going to get there. You could tell they're going to get there. Or you see a potential upset happening, and it's more like the top players like underperforming, and the other person's taking advantage of it. And then they're doing a 0 to death that gives them the lead, and then they just need to hold on, and then they manage to do it, right? They're like struggling upward to try to get this win, and then they manage to overcome and do it. Whereas with Flash, when you saw Flash play, Flash just straight up looked like the better player in a lot of his sets. He straight up looked like the better player against Ginger. I'm not saying he is better than Ginger. I'm going to go ahead and say the opposite. He is not better than Ginger. But in that set, Flash was looking stupid. You should not see that from someone that you haven't really heard of. And I think Ginger would agree on that set, Flash played better. And then against Wizrobe, there were points where he was looking like just a straight up competitor to Wizrobe. Wizrobe is just a beast though. Like he's one of the most solid players, so it's hard, right? Wizrobe playing bad is still like top 10 in the world. Probably better. But press 1 if you actually saw Flash play, because we're going to watch that set. We're not going to watch all the sets, but we are going to watch that set. Press 2 if you did not. If you have no idea who Flash is or why I'm talking about Flash. He is the new hotness. Dude would play and win, and it would look like he didn't even notice or care. It was insane. I loved it. I was so hyped on Flash. All of chat. You know how Twitch chat could sometimes be chaotic or they could kind of be shitty? I have never seen Twitch chat so united in supporting Flash. They're like, dude, Flash is fucking nasty. I high-key love that when it comes to someone being real sick at Melee, everyone can sit back and appreciate it. We'll talk about Axe at this tournament too. It was really dope to see. He had a crazy losers run. Yeah, I guess let's talk about Axe. So Axe had an insane losers run, and it's not entirely surprising one way or the other that Axe ended up in losers early. And I don't think it's an Axe thing. I think it's a Pikachu thing. He is... Let's not forget, he does play a mid-tier. He plays Pikachu. Pikachu garbage. Viable. But not a top-level character. And I think those kinds of characters are going to be susceptible to losses. It's like every battle is kind of uphill. So not entirely surprising that Axe ends up in losers. Also, not entirely surprising that Axe makes an insane run through losers. He's done it before. That's not to say it's not impressive. It's still extremely impressive every single time, because going through a loser's bracket run with just 4 matches is tough as hell. You got to do them back to back. There's endurance going on in there. You have really high level players dropping into losers. It's like a shark pool at a certain point. Losers bracket just is so goddamn dangerous, especially with upsets happening. Holy shit, Axe went into losers hella early. He went into losers from the very first Ludwig with the DQ. I don't know if you guys see it. Hold on, I left it out. They were in the same bracket. Consider yourself lucky, Axe, that Ludwig wasn't there. Yeah, Axe would have been in losers a round earlier if he ran into Ludwig. He would have been in losers round 1. It's so funny. I think the TOs were secretly hoping that they could stream Axe versus Ludwig. You know they would have put that on stream. He definitely would have done that fucking thumbnail face where he looks all sad. How I got fucked by Pikachu. That guy's thumbnail reactions are great. Yeah, that would have been a show. But anyways, so we had Axe going to losers from round 1 of pools to secrets. But okay, so Axe goes into loser. We'll focus on Axe right now. We'll talk about some of the other games. Dude, I'm not used to looking for Axe this low. Okay, so Axe beat Snecker, then beat Ober, then beat Trail. And by the way, Trail I heard was very close. Okay, so he beats Trail in a close set and then has to play Curve, who I think is fully Fox now. I don't think he does Luigi anymore. 3-2, so he's grinding these fucking sets out, okay? Who do you lose to in winners? Wally! There he is. Wally and Axe. I think he lost to like 13th place and like 5th place. Then he beats Fluid. And then Harry Pogger, who is a name I've only recently heard about through the Slippy era. Not to be confused with SFAT's old Smurf, Harry Pothead. That's a completely different person. Wally taking out all the homies. What the hell, Wally? So then Axe goes through that run, gets in the top 24, beating Zamu, starts getting real hard. He beats Zamu. Then he beats Wally. Sorry, Wally. In a game 5 butthole clincher. It was a cool set. You should watch it. You get the chance. I'll try to be as respectful as I can. It looked like Axe was definitely going to lose, and then he didn't. That's all I'll say about it, okay? And then we had Axe versus Crudo. Crudo's sick, by the way. Yeah, all right. Yeah, he beat Hugs at CEO, and everyone made fun of him, but now he's good. Oh, really fucking weird. So Axe beats Crudo 3-1 to make top 8. He plays Logan. I think this is kind of like I know this was going to happen. Axe versus Marth is just fucking insane. And then he loses to SFAT, which, by the way, SFAT's low-key been looking really fucking good lately, like on some top 8 shit. Like, he's top 8 at least right now, right? The way he's been playing. Leffen? Who's Leffen? The Guilty Gear guy? The chess guy I fucked up? But yeah, anyways, Axe did amazing. Crazy run. Let's count the sets, yeah? The sets he won from losers bracket. Dude won 10 sets. 10 sets out of losers. Absolutely exhausting, yeah. Oh, another story. Hungrybox did really well, beating Ben in a very close set. And apparently Ben was 8-3 before this. I didn't know Ben had that many wins on Hungrybox. So good for him. So IBDW, by the way. So IBDW wins his first major. I never liked when someone would win a major and then people were like, well, blank wasn't there, so does it really count? Whatever. I don't give a fuck if Mango and Zane weren't there. The thing is, there's still a lot of really good competition in Melee, and we don't even know if Zane or Mango would have been up to task to beat IBW on that day because he was playing really well. What you can say is that this doesn't prove that Cody is better than Mango or Zane. But what you can't say is that Cody didn't fucking kill it and didn't have a really impressive performance. You could see the way he was playing. He was a monster. He actually looked so fucking dominant. But yeah, let's not do that. Let's not say, oh, like blank wasn't there. Like if the person won the tournament, to me, it's the equivalent of winning a Genesis, right? Like I won DreamHack Dallas 2019, and yeah, it was just Magi and just Albert there, but that's like winning Genesis in my mind, okay? Like the good players could have been there, and I might have still won, but I can't control that. All I could control is getting my W's, and that's what I did. And I won the whole tournament, okay? And that's what Cody did. As far as I'm concerned, we're both Genesis champions. So good shit to Cody, good shit to me. So Cody beats Crudo. He ends up beating Hungry Box, which actually he popped off on. Popped off without dislocating his shoulder, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw, but the Rivals of Aether champion, Cake Assault, popped off so hard, he dislocated his shoulder. You guys want to see it? Okay, I'll show you. Oh, here it is. Right there. Oh, sorry, that might have been graphic. Oh, I'm sorry. That might have been graphic. God damn. I was watching on stream, and I saw a bunch of people in the chat. As soon as he laid down, they're like, wow, cringe pop-off. Wow, like laying down, cringe pop-off. They're like, oh God, like you don't have to like overdo it. You don't have to like lay down, roll on the floor and stuff like that. And none of us knew. The dude legit just dislocated his shoulder, and he was in pain laying on the floor. And we were like, cringe. Leave it to Twitch. Someone dislocates their shoulders in pain, and then all of chat's like, cringe. But anyways, IBW, sick ass performance, killed it. Ends up taking it. Plup also looking really good, by the way. Plup with the nail biter against Hungry Box. Shit, I guess Hungry Box is back. I mean, shit, what can you say? Doubted him in the online era, and then he comes back. Third place twice. Obviously, that's not like #1 in the world, Hungry Box from before the pandemic, but it's better than a lot of us thought he would do. This is still top 5 level, if not better. Can't hate. Yeah, awesome tournament. Cool. Welcome back to the scene. Can't wait to watch Low Tide City. I will personally be at SmashCon to do the beer tasting, to hang out. I don't think I'm commentating, maybe. But I'm not going to be playing. I want my first tournament back to just be hanging out. And then I'll see what I do in the future. Dope event. I hope y'all enjoyed watching it. And let's watch a Flash game, yeah? Let's watch him versus Ginger. Sorry, Ginger. If you have not seen Flash, press 1. I want to know if this is the first time you're seeing it. So, Flash is the person in the photo who is not the Ginger. So, Falco Ditto, Flash I believe is the green jacket, is Hugs the oldest active smasher. Yes! Holy fuck, no, Kage's older than me. That fucker's older than me. Husband is older than me, yes. He's now active, so yeah, Husband would be the oldest smasher that's active now. Okay, look how good he is, chat. Like, he's not just like crazy flashy combos, he's like full coverage. Look at his shield play, look at his defense, look at his laser play. Look at his positioning. Look. Look at that. Can we talk about this? Look, this is like some high level shit. Look how he keeps him in the corner, right? Ginger rolls. He doesn't overcommit with the back air, right? Right? He just slowly takes over space with lasering. And look, he's not going in. He's not going for the automatic down or anything that Ginger's ready to take advantage of. He's just controlling space. And he's a claw player. Dude plays claw. I don't know of a single bad claw player. I don't think there's a single person on this planet who plays claw and is bad at the game. Now, granted, 2 SDs from Ginger. Sloppy start. But normally, you know, if it was a fluke, then top player recovers. Right? But, as we know, spoiler, the top player doesn't recover. Which, not to say that he couldn't win, but more to say that Flash is the real deal, right? Everything about what Flash did in that first game, even though Ginger SD twice, everything that Flash did was surgical. It was calculated and it was good. Like any good player could look at that and say, that was good. There's nothing fluke about that. Not crazy, wild, crazy lines, just choosing smart shit. Oh my, dude, what the fuck? Okay, alright, that was a prediction. Okay, that was a predict. God, that would have been so nasty if he caught that. But yeah, that little sequence, awesome combo play. I forgot which one Ginger won. Look, oh my, bro. What the? Downer, turn around, back air. Can we talk about that? Check it out. Bro, that shine into back air, like there was no stun, but he knew he had the time to do that and then get him into the tumble. What a sequence, bro. Oh, it gets him with the tilt. Starts the edge guard, trades. I love the turnaround backer to get the optimal, like that was a really good choice to turn around backer to get him at the right trajectory. Was he a hidden boss pre-Slippy, or is this the product of the Slippy area we entered? You know what I mean? Okay. Ginger waking up a little bit. Oh, dude. Dude, I remember seeing that nair in the set, and I was like, holy what a good nair. You guys know what it takes to do that nair? You're in the middle of receiving pressure, right? He knows he's jumping off for the laser, so he shields it, right? Ginger gets away with 2 lasers on the shield, weakening the shield, and he goes for a forward smash to cover like someone staying in shield or being like hesitant or probably trying to like escape through a jump or something, right? Probably also Ginger just trying to give himself some space since he's in a kind of a tight spot. And I don't know if this was a read. I don't think it has to be a read. I think Flash can just understand the fundamentals of position really well, where he knows that he's the one who's at the advantage in his position and just really trust his ability to time this. Because he's staring down a loaded gun and he's choosing to fight back right here and right now in what seems to me like an extremely tight window. I want to play it in slow motion. All right, he misses the grab. He's at a disadvantage. He says, nah. Ooh, with the slight fade back too. I'm going to NFT this nair. I'm going to NFT this nair. I don't care if Flash did it. I'm going to NFT it. I'm going to NFT me looking at it. To be honest, it always sucks being a like up and coming player's first big win. That's happened to me a couple times. But he's got the good fortune of Flash looking so sick that no one's going to really make fun of Ginger for losing this. Flash looked amazing. Everyone's like, dude, Flash is sick. Whereas when I lose to a player for the first time and it turns out they end up goated, everyone just makes fun of me, you know? Right? But Flash looked good. No one's making fun of Ginger for this, I think. And people make fun of me regardless. This is true. From looking at him, he's got top 15 written all over him. Not right now. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's got the potential. You can look at someone and say, I don't see them making top 15 ever. You could see them having like top 100 potential. I've called that out a couple times. I played like Kevin Maples. You guys remember Kevin Maples? First time I played him, I'm like, dude, you're going to be top 100 one day. You got that, right? And then he did. First time I played Pew Pew, I told him, I was wrong, but I was also kind of right. I told him, dude, you're the future Mango. You're really fucking good. And then he was. I told Mango you're the future Mango. I don't know what I told him, but I told him he's like going to be the best in the world, and he was. Flash is going to be at the very least a top 15 player. I don't want to like set him up for failure, but he's got at the very least going to be that. Yeah. Just clean. All of that clean. And he just no pop off. Dude, that's what makes that to me, that's what makes him seem so dangerous. He's like he just looks right at him. Good game. To be top 15, you got to show up a lot. Oh, like he's just not that interested in competing? Is that what you're saying, Krellin? Don't break my heart, man. Don't tell me that. Oh, please tell me he's interested. But are you saying he might not necessarily show up to a lot of events? Because it was the same deal with Aklo. Aklo was hidden boss, and then he was really fucking good, but then he started showing up to stuff. So now he's in that range, right? The whole traveling and attending and composure is not clear. I'd like to think that if he feels like he's got it in the hands, that he's going to try to make the rest of it work for him. I think he's got the hardest part, is the skill. After that, the composure and all that, that's also very, very hard, by the way. And a lot of people never get that shit down. But I saw composure there. I saw composure from both the execution for the win, and I saw composure for the lack of pop-off and just general contentment with winning because that's what he feels he should do. You know, everyone starts somewhere, but I've seen it happen. He's got the skill for it, though. That's the hardest part. Moist Flash, baby. Moist sponsoring everyone. Let's go. Chat, that was one of my favorite sets from the tournament. Flash was a joy to see. Awesome runs by Wally, Axe. Amazing job by IBW as well, of course. Sick seeing Hungry Box, SFAT, and Plup do well. But yeah, that was sick. Great event. Cool, welcome back to the live scene, and I hope we only get bigger from there. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm back, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the coin support, by the way. That's been sick. And I will see you all next time. Peace. No one gets a dub on Hugs as Samus other than Plup, Duck, and I guess Azin that one time in 2005. Only goated Samuses get the dub on me. These Samuses gotta forever maintain that respect.